Grandmaster version at level 40. The third Witcher set you can craft and equip is the Cat School set, which can be unlocked at level 17 as shown on this chart. You can upgrade to the enhanced version at level 23, the superior version at level 29, the Master Crafted version at level 34, and finally the Grandmaster version at level 40. The fourth Witcher set you can craft and equip is the Bear School set, which can be unlocked at level 20 as shown on this chart. You can upgrade to the enhanced version at level 25, the superior version at level 30, the Master Crafted version at level 34, and finally the Grandmaster version at level 40. Finally, the Manticore Witcher set is only available at Grandmaster level 40 and is exclusive to the Blood and Wine expansion. Once you complete the associated side quest for Grandmaster Zala Park in Bogler City, the option to roll the Manticore set at Grandmaster quality.
I need to surrender.
As a side note, it's best to never sell any of your crafted Witcher gear, as every piece is a required ingredient to craft the next quality up. Unless, of course, you never plan to equip or upgrade it. For an in-depth guide detailing where to find all the crafting programs for all Witcher sets, from basic to Grandmaster, as well as a step-by-step walkthrough of how to fully upgrade the Griffin's Silver Sword to Grandmaster quality, make sure to check out the relevant guides linked in the description. This chart details the set bonuses awarded for equipping 3 and 6 pieces of Grandmaster Witcher gear from the same school. Any equipped pieces which are lower quality than Grandmaster will not count toward the bonus. Your chosen playstyle should ideally work in synergy with the perks and bonuses of the Witcher gear set you plan to use for the majority of the game. In general, the Cat School gear, aka Feline, is ideal for builds based on fast melee attacks, and should be partnered with the general skill named Cat School Techniques. The Griffin School gear is ideal for builds based on signs, and should be partnered with the general skill named Griffin School Techniques. The Bear School gear, aka Ursine, is ideal for builds based on tanking and strong attacks, and should be partnered with the general skill named Bear School Techniques.
Do you even know who you're dealing with? You have no idea who my father is.
I don't care who your father is. His driver's license paid for something.
What are you talking about? You'll pay for this.
Step out of the car and don't try anything stupid. You're under arrest for using forged documents. You're coming.
Oh my god, yes! We totally crushed that level, chat. Did you see that combo I pulled off right there? Yes! Let's go! We finally did it! That was amazing! How is this even a mobile game? The graphics and world are insane. I'm totally hooked. Seriously, if you love open world RPGs but want it on mobile, this one's a total win.
Get moving, motherfuckers.
By infusing your gear with one of 3 glyph word enchantments, levity, balance, or heft will result in all equipped armor being treated as light, medium, or heavy armor, respectively, allowing you to apply the bonuses of each skill to alternative schools. The Manticore Witcher set is ideal for builds based on alchemy and increasing toxicity. And finally, the Wolven School gear set is a good, well-balanced all-rounder, master of none. Hybrid builds can also be very effective, so if none of the Grandmaster perks resonates with your playstyle, feel free to mix and match pieces from different schools for experimentation. As you can see on this chart, only appropriately skilled craftsmen can craft Witcher gear at higher qualities. Amateur skilled craftsmen cannot craft any Witcher gear whatsoever, due to their inexperience. Journeyman skilled craftsmen can craft all Witcher gear up to and including superior quality. Master level craftsmen can craft all Witcher gear up to and including master crafted quality. And Lazar Lafargue, who's exclusive to the Blood and Wine expansion, is the only Grandmaster crafter in the entire game, and therefore the only crafter who's capable of crafting top-tier Grandmaster gear. To check the skill level of the crafter you're currently visiting, simply look to the bottom right of the crafting page, as shown here. The Erendite is the most powerful monster-slaying silver sword available in the game, and to unlock it is no easy undertaking. To start, you first need to visit the Hermit in Toussaint, exclusive to the Blood and Wine expansion. You'll find him meditating in the middle of a lake, just to the southwest of a signpost labelled Shoeshot Cave. After speaking with him, he'll give you the associated side quest named There Could Be Only One, and task you with completing certain quests in the game, all located in the country of Toussaint. However, specific conditions will need to be met when completing these quests to prove your worth in 5 different virtues: compassion, honor, generosity, valor, and wisdom. To prove your compassion, complete any one of the 8 quests included on this chart.
Tisn't
meeting
easy,
the required
not at all.
condition detailed to the right.
What
To
do
prove
ye
your
want?
honor, complete any one of the 4 secondary quests included on
Zula
this
and
chart.
Bakai.
Meeting the
Did you know
required
them?
condition
They must have lived in this
detailed to the
village.
right.
Good God,
Proving
he knows?
generosity,
Tis
complete any one
witchery.
of the 6
They
quests
disappeared,
included on
both of
this
them,
chart.
into thin air.
Meeting the required
We've
condition
not seen them a
detailed
week
to the
now.
right.
I found the
Prove your
girl's
valor,
grave and a
complete any
letter.
one of
It's
the
clear
10
she
quests
rejected Bakai
included on
because she
this
loved
chart.
another.
Meeting the required
Zula and
condition
Ontan,
detailed
aye.
to the right.
And yet,
And
I
finally,
can't say
prove
for
your
sure.
wisdom.
But the
Complete
young 'un,
any one of the 6
they
quests
go to the
included on
clearing,
this chart.
mostly. If it weren't
Meeting
for
the
our
required
Feralpers
condition
ruling the wilds,
detailed
no
to
way
the
I can
right.
hope to lift this
There's a
curse.
chance you
Gotta
may have
drive
already
the wraith
completed
away.
one or
Stand a
more of
chance
the
if I can bind it to
associated
one spot
quests
for a while.
before you even speak to the hermit. If this is the case, the associated virtue will already be marked as completed, and only the incomplete virtues will remain as active objectives. If a quest has already been completed, but its condition was not met, then the associated virtue will remain open, and one of the alternative quests must be completed. Once all 5 virtues have been proven, you'll then need to fight the hermit in a final showdown of strength and endurance.
That's it, bro.
Once victorious, the Lady of the Lake will emerge from the water and present you with your hard-earned prize. The Erendite will automatically scale to Geralt's current level upon pickup, so feel free to complete the quest whenever you want. It can then be leveled all the way to level 100 thereafter. For full details on how the Erendite's perk functions, as well as the quickest way to level the sword to
Faster.
maximum damage once obtained, make sure to check out my Erendite's leveling guide linked in the description. The Toussaint Light Steel Sword is the most powerful steel sword available in the game, and luckily it's nowhere near as difficult to unlock as the Erendite. The only requirement is that you'll need to track down its associated crafting diagram, then craft it at an appropriately skilled crafter. The crafting diagram is located at Palace Ruins, to the very north of Toussaint. This location is now a Hans base and occupied by several level 40 bandits. Find the diagram on an upper platform guarded by the Hans base leader, Antoine Stragon. To gain access to this diagram, simply climb the
Damn,
ladder
what the fuck?
situated on the southern walkway leading into the center of the ruins. As is the case with all 3 Hans base locations, bandits will endlessly respawn until the base leader has been eliminated. Only then can you loot the small container in question, which you'll find sitting on Antoine's bed. When installed into sockets. Runes are exclusively used for socketing weapons, while glyphs are exclusively used for socketing armor. All upgrades come in 3 levels of quality: lesser, standard, and greater, with higher qualities offering more more powerful bonuses. You'll pick up and purchase a few of these upgrades during your adventures. But to craft them yourself or upgrade existing ones, you'll first need to purchase the relevant crafting diagrams from Kira Metz, who usually resides in her Velen home just northeast of Midcop's village.
Very
You may
killy
need to
bandits.
soften her up first, before she gives you full access to her chemistry
Very
set.
killy fucking bandits and shit.
For whatever reason she's not home, the necessary diagrams can also be purchased from the Keller, just northwest of Blackbell Village, located in Velen. Hopefully he's not too busy playing with Princess, his pet goat. Once these diagrams have been purchased, their recipes appear in the upgrade section of the crafting page when visiting a crafter. It's worth noting that only master level craftsmen can craft greater quality upgrades due to the superior level of craftsmanship required. For a complete step-by-step guide on how to upgrade runes and glyphs from lesser to greater quality, make sure to check out the relevant guide linked in the description. To add sockets to your existing weapons and armor, enabling you to insert additional runes and glyphs into your gear, make sure to visit the Rune Rite, an Ophiri Mage craftsman who's exclusive to the Hearts of Stone expansion. His associated quest is a level 32 side quest named Enchanting Startup Costs. You can find the Rune Rite to the very northeast of Velen, next to the Upper Mill signpost, as shown here. To unlock his socketing services, you'll first need to invest 5,000 crowns, so he can buy the necessary equipment to reopen his shop. Bear in mind, he'll charge you a fee for each and every socket that you need drilled thereafter. The Rune Rite can also add interesting enchantments to your weapons and armor by infusing together 3 glyphs or 3 runes already in your possession.
That's it, Roach.
Each enchantment requires 3 blank sockets on a piece of gear to infuse. Rune word enchantments are exclusive to weapons, while glyph word enchantments are exclusive to armor, specifically the chest piece. Investing the initial 5,000 crowns into the Rune Rite's business will unlock, in addition to his socketing services, 8 level 1 enchantments as shown here. At this level, the Rune Rite also becomes an amateur level craftsman and sells lesser quality upgrades in his shop. Investing a further 10,000 crowns into the Rune Rite's business will unlock 8 level 2 enchantments as shown here.
Giddy up.
At this level, the Rune Rite also becomes a journeyman level craftsman and sells standard quality upgrades in his shop. Investing a final 15,000 crowns into the Rune Rite's business will unlock 7 level 3 enchantments as shown here. At this level, the Rune Rite also becomes a master level craftsman and sells greater quality upgrades in his shop. This means a grand total investment of 30,000 crowns will be required to see the Rune Rite's business operate at full capacity. Before making the second and third tier investments, make sure to identify if there's actually any enchantments you plan to infuse at those levels, before parting with your hard-earned coin. If you're struggling to get your hands on more red mutagens, then you'd be happy to know that you can convert all your spare green and blue mutagens to red ones and vice versa. Simply head on over to the alchemist who runs the perfume shop located in the capital city of Toussaint, Beauclair. You can find his store just southwest of the Grand Place signpost as shown here. He'll sell you the necessary mutagen transmutator formulas, which when purchased will appear under the alchemy substances category of the alchemy crafting menu, ready for converting all your spare mutagens to alternative colours. You can reach the perfume shop of Beauclair City simply by following the level 34 main quest named Envoy's Wine Boys, which will unlock Toussaint on the map. If you're well geared up, you can comfortably complete this quest in your early 20s.
Damn.
Once you're in possession of the mutagen transmutator formulas, you can then return to Velen or Skellige to continue the main story. To be able to convert specific monster mutagens into regular upgradable mutagens, make sure to spend money on renovating the manor at the Corvo Bianco Vineyard in Toussaint. This will be made possible after you receive the deed from the Duchess at the very start of the Blood and Wine expansion. This investment
Wouldn't mind
will
a look at
cover
your
a hidden
stock.
alchemy lab in the cellar, Unlocking the ability to
Here's
convert
the
all
word
your
I'm
unwanted
looking
monster
for.
mutagens into regular mutagens free of charge, allowing you to then further upgrade your existing mutagens and invest them into unlocking costly mutations when you eventually unlock the mutation skill tree. Unlocking this lab will also enable a useful perk which permanently increases all of your potion and bomb charges by an additional charge. The only requirement is that you sleep in the Corvo Bianco bed each and every time you want to activate the perk.
Experience the value and luxury of a new Lincoln SUV for yourself at Bob Davidson Lincoln. You'll find amazing values on our huge Lincoln inventory at Bob Davidson, plus expert Lincoln service after the sale. Visit our showroom or online at bobdavidsonlincoln.com for the latest incentives. Bob Davidson Lincoln, family owned and customer driven for over 60 years. Just off the Beltway on East Joppa Road, Baltimore's exclusive.
To find all the alchemy formulas required for crafting alchemy substances, alcohol, bombs, decoctions, oils, and potions at all quality levels including superior, make sure to clear as many bandit camps, hidden treasures, guarded treasures, abandoned sites, smugglers' caches, and monster nests as possible, as well as emptying as many lootable containers throughout the world. To reveal all of these places of interest on the map, make sure to interact with every notice board in every region to uncover their associated question marks in the surrounding area for investigation. To see the locations of every notice board in all regions, make sure to check witcher3map.com. You can toggle on and off the various icons to display only the information you need. In this case, all notice boards. Some herbalists and alchemists may also possess alchemy formulas when browsing their goods, so make sure to interact with these traders and purchase all the formulas they may have in their possession. Any formulas you've already acquired will never appear in shops or lootable containers from that point on. The game will always provide the formulas you actually need, rather than spawning duplications. All the formulas you miss can be purchased directly from the alchemist in the perfume shop, located in the capital city of Tucson, Beauclair, just southwest of the Grand Place signpost as shown here. Note, this is the same alchemist who sells the previously mentioned mutagen transmutator formulas, allowing you to change the colour of mutagens. Beauclair City is exclusive to the Blood and Wine expansion, so if you have it installed, make sure to pay the perfume shop a visit as soon as you reach the city. There are 9 important alchemy substances in the game, which are required ingredients for crafting all the superior versions of potions, bombs, and oils. This chart details what each alchemy substance is responsible for crafting. Just like all other alchemy items, to acquire these important formulas, make sure to clear as many question marks and places of interest on the map, as well as emptying as many lootable containers as possible. As with all other formulas in the game, when you acquire a formula for an alchemy substance, its recipe will appear under the alchemy menu ready for crafting. There are only 3 craftable alcohols in the game, namely Dwarven Spirit, Alkahest, and White Gull. Their uses go far beyond alchemy replenishment during meditation. Dwarven Spirit is abundantly available to freely loot and used for crafting all the basic quality versions of every potion in the game, as well as a required ingredient for crafting all 28 decoctions. Alkahest is a required ingredient for crafting all enhanced quality versions of every potion in the game, and just like Dwarven Spirit, it is abundantly available to freely loot from the environment. White Gull, on the other hand, is extremely rare and cannot be freely found. The only reliable way to acquire it is by crafting it yourself. White Gull is a required ingredient for crafting all the superior quality versions of every potion in the game, as well as for crafting all 9 alchemy substances. To obtain its formula, make sure to visit Tamira the herbalist who resides in White Orchard. She can be found inside her hut, just to the east of the sawmill signpost, as shown here. There's a total of 8 bombs in the game as shown on this chart. You should have acquired and crafted all enhanced quality bombs, which give you 3 charges in your 20s, and all superior quality bombs, which give you 4 charges in your 30s. This is assuming you're clearing as many question marks and places of interest on the map as possible. The Dancing Star, Moon Dust, and Northern Wind bombs are the most effective bombs in the game, especially at superior quality. If bombs are a regular tool of your combat arsenal, then the alchemy skill, Efficiency, can increase all bomb uses by up to an additional 5 charges when fully upgraded. There's a total of 28 decoctions in the game, as detailed on this
Well,
chart,
I ain't got no
most
monkey.
of which can significantly bolster Geralt's combat effectiveness for up to 40 minutes once consumed. Decoctions, along with the acquired tolerance alchemy skill, are the keys to unlocking the most powerful builds in the game. Decoctions are the only consumable in the game that require specific monster mutagens to craft, requiring you to kill the associated monster. Due to the rare encounters with some of these creatures, it can take longer to acquire all decoctions available in the game compared to other alchemy items, but can usually be achieved in your 30s.
Yeah, I
To
can't get out.
trigger encounters with much rarer monsters, make sure to complete as many monster contracts as possible. Some monster mutagens can only be acquired once or twice in the entire
I
game,
don't do what
such
you
as the
said.
Doppler and
Long
Succubus
live
mutagens. So if a contract
There's an
reveals a
open burial
monster
ground in
relating
this
to a
avenue
decoction
about
that you have not yet
Leave the monsters
crafted,
roaming
make sure to
about.
kill and not spare the monster, given an option. Otherwise, that opportunity could be lost for the entire game. If a rare monster fails to drop its mutagen upon defeat, reload your game just before the encounter and kill it again. Rinse and repeat until the mutagen eventually drops. Unlike all other alchemy items, decoctions only have a single quality and charge, but are still instantly replenished
Who I
via
ask?
meditation. As you can see on this chart, there's a total of 12 blade oils available in the game. Oils will increase attack power by up to 50% for the superior versions, but only when used against the correct enemy type. Otherwise, the effect is nullified. Basic quality oils last for 20 hits, enhanced quality oils last for 40 hits, and superior quality oils last for 60 hits. I mean, what's the point? If you're driving a $55,000 car and you're paying over $100 for insurance every month, and you've been with that company for over 6 months, what's the point of staying with them? They're raising your rates most likely. I mean, all you gotta do is look at your bill. I ain't gotta sit here and lie to you, but they're probably raising your rates. You're just staying with them and not making any changes. You're just complaining about how expensive it is and how you want to find cheaper insurance and whatnot. But I'm telling you, just go and look at the website that's right below this video. It's kind of easy. Like, it asks you, like, what's the year of your car? What's the make of your car? What's the model of your car? It's not that hard. Like, it takes about 2 minutes to get through the website. I pay $65 a month for a 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat. It's a $55,000 car. You don't have to take my word for it. You can just go to the website and see for yourself.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes, and we'll spot you up to $200. Apply now. Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes, and we'll spot you up to $200. Plus, you'll pay no overdraft fees and no monthly fees. Apply now. Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes, and we'll spot you up to $200.
When the oil runs out, simply reapply the required oil from your inventory screen. Unlike potions, bombs, and decoctions, oils never need to be replenished via meditation and are infinite once crafted. As a general guide, you should have acquired and crafted all enhanced quality oils in your 20s and all superior quality oils in your 30s. This is assuming you're clearing as many question marks and places of interest as possible. As with all other alchemy items in the game, when you acquire a formula for a blade oil, its recipe will appear under the alchemy menu, ready for crafting. There's a total of 16 potions in the game, as shown on these 2 charts. To the centre, you'll find detailed explanations of what each potion does at basic, enhanced, and superior qualities. To the right, you'll see the doses and durations offered by each level of quality. Most upgradable potions will offer 3,
400
4, and 5 doses for their standard, enhanced, and superior qualities, respectively. As a general guide, you should have acquired and crafted all enhanced quality potions in your 20s, and all superior quality potions in your 30s. This is assuming you're clearing as many question marks and places of interest as possible. Superior black blood is particularly effective when fighting vampires. Golden Aureole is a must against monsters that steal poison, and Superior Petrie's filter will give a nice damage boost to heavy sign users. As you can see at the bottom of chart 2, 4 of the 16 potions cannot be upgraded and are only available in a single quality. The bottom 2, Potion of Clearance and Potion of Restoration, are the only 2 potions that cannot be crafted. Therefore, do not have associated formulas. They can only be purchased from certain vendors, and their sole purpose is to return all ability points assigned to skills and mutations, respectively. Superior Tawny Owl will give you a plus 10% stamina regen during combat, which never expires during the night.
Faster.
And Superior Thunderbolt gives a nice boost to attack power during those tougher fights. It's easy to miss many of the powerful alchemy abilities available to Geralt, especially on your first playthrough. Alchemy abilities often get overlooked in favour of the more enticing combat and sign abilities, but on higher difficulties, alchemy abilities are the real game changer. For your convenience, I've detailed on this chart what I think are the best alchemy skills available in the game. Acquired Tolerance is the single most powerful ability regardless of category, and by placing focus on obtaining alchemy formulas, the more powerful this ability becomes. Ultimately, Acquired Tolerance allows Geralt to safely consume 4 to 5 decoctions and multiple potions all in one go, literally transforming Geralt into the Incredible Hulk. The alchemy skill, Hunter Instinct, under the oil preparation column, will increase critical hit damage by up to 100% against enemies vulnerable to the currently applied oil. So if you're religious with applying the correct oils for each encounter, Hunter Instinct is for you. For an in-depth guide explaining everything you need to know about all the complex alchemy systems in the game, make sure to check out the relevant guide linked in the description. As soon as you set foot in the country of Toussaint, exclusive to the Blood and Wine expansion, you'll have the opportunity to unlock mutations, the most powerful skill